Hello again. Ask someone the price of a loaf of bread or how much they paid for their car or their house, and they should be able to give you a pretty accurate answer. But chances are they probably wouldn't have a clue about how much they're paying to invest for their retirement. And if they did know, they'd probably be horrified.
If you take the example of someone who drives a train on the London Underground, that person will make perhaps £50,000 in annual income. And if you say, as an example, that they take 10% of their income and put it in equities every year, and let's say they do that between the ages of 26 and 65, which is a regular working lifespan, and let's further say that the markets do in that period, they perform the way they have historically. If you then say, on that person's 67th birthday, the difference in their life savings between having invested in an index tracker, so like an investment vehicle that basically just does what the market does, very, very, very cheap, and an active manager, so a mutual fund or Fidelity or one of the big funds that charges regular fees like that. That difference will amount to the same cost as roughly 7 Porsche cars.
The picture for Canadian investors is even more shocking. Lars Kroyer based his figures on an average management expense ratio of 1.75%. The average MER in Canada is actually 2.42%. That's right, Canadian investors pay more than their British counterparts and substantially more than investors in the United States. The average MER south of the border is a relatively low 0.82%. And the lesson is simple. The less you pay in costs, the more you'll end up with when you come to retire.
If you take an actively managed fund and compare it to a passively managed fund or an index tracking fund, on average, the actively managed fund will do less well by the fees and expenses, which is no great shock. It's just over time, that adds up to a lot of money. So expenses are unbelievably important. And if you get that right, you come a long way.
And we'll be hearing more from Lars Kroyer in future videos. In the meantime, I can highly recommend his book, Investing Demystified: How to Invest Without Speculation and Sleepless Nights. Thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.